Alright, g'day, hi and welcome. Okay, so, anyway, my dad's getting ready to go moosing. Can you tell? Hope they get a moose. They're not going till like 6 o'clock tonight, but I wanted to show you something. Because this is the week we've all been waiting for. Well, at least me anyway. And, okay, never mind the mess here because my dad had to get into the closet there. Get all his hunting gear and all that. So I've got the drum kit set up really well. I've already did some videos on how I'm setting it up. I tweaked it again. I'll probably tweak it a million times. But something that occurred to me. Okay, well, the pedal width was too wide. So originally I had this all the way out, which would have brought that pedal to about there. So this was extended all the way out, and this was on the inside. And there was someone said that's the best way to set it up. One of the Drumeo or whatever. So that's because you can get this nice and close. But then your legs are like really wide, and you start getting I guess it depends on how wide your legs are, but you start getting like strain in the crotch and stuff like that, and your hip flexors and all that, and because it engages more muscles. So by bringing in the pedal for me, it really takes away any sort of the inner thigh pain or muscle strain because it doesn't engage. So now I can just put my heels up a bit. Now look where my beaters are. I finally was able to get the beaters back to about 45 degrees. Hang on. About 45 degrees. And I can use them. The stop and starts are a little bit, the spring tension is not all the way up, but the stop and starts are about, a little bit harder to get going like that. But they're not too bad, but it's just a matter of me getting used to the extra tension. So I'm still a little bit off the head more than I want, but I got a lot more clarity, but ankle technique, but I got to get used to the extra tension with the beaters back. So the beaters might be a little bit far back, but I do like they're really defined. I find it a little bit harder when I don't have anything else keeping time there. But the other thing was, so I think I got the pedals right where I want and right how I want setted. Setted. That's a word. And the next thing is was getting that right. So no problem on my shoulders whatsoever. If I want to hold the stick out here. But one of the things the guy was doing was, and this is how I figured out where to put my toms, was to get about 2 inches above, like put your arms out, and about 2 inches above the tom, and then see how much deflection you got. Right. So what I did is I wanted my stick to land right 90 degrees like that. So I basically raised my tom so that and my shoulders are still down and my elbows are close to my body, so I'm not all the way out here. So I can play almost no stress whatsoever. So the kit, the way I got it set up is really, really good. Things are as close as they need to be, but not too close. You can hear the snare there. So I'm just going to do a real quick little little demonstration of where I'm at. Again, 8 months in playing and about 2 months on the double bass. And I'll just do a really quick little, just so you can hear, where I'm at. So. Piece of my stick going. Oh no, I lost a chunk of my stick. But a lot smoother, a lot easier. Only my calves, and I'm doing a little bit of leg technique, but mainly the ankle technique is what I'm doing. So anyway, you get the idea of where it's at. And the cool part about that is that it allows me to play as relaxed as possible. And again, I'm sure I'll be able to tweak. The only thing that I'm really that had to come out was the hi-hats, but it's not a big deal. Right now my hi-hats are always closed because I don't have the clutch. So if you have a double bass, you got to get a clutch for this so you can open and close them. So when you want to use them, you can have them, closed, and when you don't want them closed, you can just hit the little clutch thing and it goes back up again. So, yeah. So I love how I got the pedal set up. No strain on the inner thighs. My body's upright when I'm playing, nice and relaxed. I can reach all the toms without reaching out too far. I can reach the ride. Ergonomics, I think, is everything, especially for when you're learning. So that way, you're less likely to sustain injuries. Anyway, there we go.